Hi guys. Now then, yesterday I put a post in the free Facebook group, really giving a shout out to supervisors because as therapists we have supervision, we need supervision. It depends in which country you are as to whether it's a requirement, but here in the UK, it's definitely a requirement to have supervision. So I gave a shout out to supervision because they're kind of unsung heroes, really. We go to see them. They provide such an important service both for us and subsequently to our clients as well. So some of the things that people said about their supervisors was they described them as being warm and being understanding. They said that they always got empathy from their supervisor. They said that supervision was a safe environment for them, that they trusted them, and that they had their supervisor was non-judgmental. They said that there was honesty in the supervision room and they felt that their supervisor was very accepting of them, occasionally challenging, and also very supportive of them. Their supervisor will also help them to recognise the strengths that they have and can be quite nurturing and guiding where necessary and encouraging. And it made me just think to myself, nobody is talking about whether or not that supervisor has got X qualifications or a certain degree, or it doesn't really say anything about their qualifications. And I think that it's something I've been thinking about lately because I've been talking a lot about social media engagement. And in social media engagement, and if you're not sure what engagement means, it means when you put a post out on social media that you get some sort of reaction. So whether that's a like, a comment, or a share. Excuse me. And the most important one at the moment is getting comments. It's all about getting comments and engaging with people in that way. And I think that this kind of reminds me that what people are looking for when they're looking for a counsellor is exactly these things. It's the warmth, it's the understanding, it's the feeling of being safe, it's the feeling of being accepted, it's the feeling of being having somewhere that they can feel, someone that they can trust. And I think sometimes that we forget that when it comes to trying to market our practice, because we talk often about qualifications we have, or we try to talk about sort of counselling theory type things, or look into things that are a little bit more complex, or do you know what I mean? And it's a little bit, I think it's maybe missing the point a little bit, because what people want from us when they're looking for a counsellor is all those things that we want in a supervisor. So yes, of course, they want people to be qualified and hopefully experienced, although we can't get experience without doing some work. So people want someone who's going to be qualified, but that's kind of a given. If they're looking for a counsellor, they'll kind of assume that you're qualified. So really, it's our job to let people know that it's safe to come to you, that it's safe to talk to you with whatever they need to talk about, that it's okay to talk to you. It's okay to share those fears, that it's going to be somewhere where they're not going to get judged. And the more that we can express that to people, just by the way that we are on social media, just by the posts that we put out there that allow us to just be us, that warm person, the warm person that you are, to just allow that to show through, rather than trying to be a professional. We are professionals. We don't have to prove it. We can be professional at the same level as everybody else, if that makes sense. We don't have to try to be, it's not that we try to be better. I know we don't try to be better, but what I'm trying to say is sometimes I think we try a little bit too hard because of the fears that we can sometimes have. So what I want to say is take the pressure off yourself. Remember what people are looking for when they're looking for a counsellor. Yes, they want somebody who's qualified, of course they do, but really what they're looking for is this someone I can sit with and talk to? That's the long and the short of it, isn't it? So the more that you can relax in your social media and be conversational, the more that you can relax in your blogging and be conversational, the more that you can relax in the copy, the words that you put on your website, and be conversational and let your warmth show through, the more people will connect with you. And the more people connect with you, the more people are going to come and get counselling, and the more people are going to come and get help, because it's not going to feel so intimidating. So that's all I wanted to say. Just a little reminder that you're already good enough. You've already got everything you need to be a counsellor. So just let your warmth come through. Just let that warmth come through, and that'll take you a long way. All right, that's it for now. Bye-bye.